Okay, so I want to go through what I saw today. I made a couple mistakes today. Trading where I didn't actually pull the trigger, which is fine. But it's about understanding why I didn't do that. Coming into the day, I thought we would be bearish because of Trump tariffs, but my execution was poor. I was distracted multiple times today by multiple phone calls for work, um, which was obviously to my detriment. But I kind of lost the plot a little bit. So let's go back. So what is it that actually happened today? So coming into the day, first thing we had over here at 8:12. So this is before market, any type of market open. We sweep liquidity. We push lower. We get this crazy V-shaped recovery coming all the way back up, and we sweep it again. We sweep the sweep essentially. That in and of itself is an indication that probably you want to go short. You shouldn't be looking for anything else except for going short in this particular scenario. Now, if we're going short, where are we going short from? That's the question. Well, the first one, oh, a caveat here, we had news at 10 o'clock. So my rule of thumb is no trading before news. Let the impact of news happen and then trade accordingly from there. Now, looking at the chart, this is our manipulation leg from this point up. That actually sweeps liquidity. Now, something I've been looking at a lot recently is something called the two standard deviations of the manipulation range. Price goes there 80% of the time. If there is some form of a manipulation, price will travel to the two standard deviations 80% of the time. It will go down to the four standard deviations all the way down here. I think it's like 60% of the time before taking out break even. And as you can see, price came all the way down here. All depends on where you entered, right? So if it is you entered up here, you would have been safe. But that's not what we're getting into right now. So now we have to understand where is it exactly that we want to trade from. Like I said, I don't trade before 10 o'clock. This is a 10 o'clock candle right here, which is the manipulation. Not manipulation, sorry. This is the news candle. Price pushes lower. I'm like, oh, yo, where can I get in? Where can I get in? Where can I get in? I couldn't find a place. And ultimately, at one point, I don't know why, but at one point I got distracted. I'm looking here. I'm like, all right, cool. If we break here, then I'll look to go higher. I'm like, looking back, I'm like, yo, why am I even looking at that? Knowing the bias coming to the day is short, why am I looking to go long? So, anyways, ultimately, we come back up. We have a sweep of liquidity again, right in here. Boom. And now from here, we are safe to enter. Sweep. From this point on, we are safe to enter. And where is it that we look to enter from? Somewhere along this inversion right here. So I actually happened to see this and I just signed out. I was like, yeah, before I make a bad decision, let me not. Because I was all over the place today, honestly. Stop would have been here. Target would have been the two standard deviations. Well, this one first. But now we have a new manipulation leg. So we have this candle here, which is very clearly pushed lower, higher, takes the liquidity. So this is actually where I would have looked to take my target at the two standard deviations. Just slightly lower, but lower nonetheless. 2-hour trade. Fine, no problem. As I said, if I took this to the 4, I would have been taken out. So I like to take it to the 2. It just works better that way. But I mean, this is still a respectable trade, right? In, out, keep it pushing, and look for potentially something else tomorrow, which would be NFP day. But yeah, in here I kind of messed this one up at 9:35. Kind of messed this one up, unfortunately. Just distracted. Wasn't fully focused, unfortunately. But yeah, tomorrow's another day. And honestly, today I got the bias wrong. I wasn't the best on the bias today. I was kind of all over the place. Initially, I was short. Then in here, I was like, maybe we're going long. But everything's pointing short, man. But yeah, happens sometimes. So that's essentially my trade recap from today.